What's good, Eagles fans? Y'all are tuned into y'all dose to chalk it up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. I'm your humble host, Tony DeShields II, and I'm eternally grateful that you guys are here for another episode. If you've been loyal to the channel for quite some time, I'm so grateful for you. Y'all already know where my heart is. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content from your boy, Tony DeShields II. At the end of the day, I love my Philadelphia Eagles. I love my Philadelphia 76ers. And this sports stuff is near and dear to my heart, man. I'm really grateful for you guys for just supporting the channel for as long as you guys have, supporting the live streams. Also, I'd be grateful if you guys, support the channel even more by investing in me, by going out and buying you guys some merch, some chalk it up merch to be exact. And honestly, again, you guys, we got different colors. You guys have options. We got face masks over there, due to the turbulent times. We got neck gaiters. We got phone cases for iPhones. Phone cases for Androids are coming soon, so I'm not going to discriminate. In addition, what else do we have? We got hoodies, shirts. So again, you guys have options, and I'd be eternally grateful if you guys support me and the channel by going out there to cop some chalk it up merch. But let's move on. Let's talk about the Eagles defense. We always hammer on the offense. We always hammer on Carson Wentz, Doug Peterson, Howie Roseman. Those are easy targets, right? But let's talk about the Eagles defense, because the Eagles defense was completely Swiss cheesed this past Sunday against the Green Bay Packers. No pun intended. But the Philadelphia Eagles, honestly, they didn't look good whatsoever on defense at all. At all. They barely was able to put pressure on Aaron Rodgers. They barely was able to put pressure on him. They barely was able to do anything about the skill position players for the Packers. It was just a bad showing from the defense. They couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop the run. Darius Slay had a hard time limiting Devontae Adams. Granted, Darius Slay had an injury. Darius Slay has been playing through injury for quite some time, and honestly, it's at the end of the day, we got this guy to really shut down some of the best guys in the league, and 2 weeks in a row he struggled. That's just the reality, and I don't think that's who Slay is. I actually think Darius Slay is much better than what what he's shown these past couple games. But what I really want to key on is the fact that the Eagles are one of just 11 teams in NFL history with 3 or fewer interceptions through 12 games. One of just 11 teams in NFL history to only have 3 or fewer interceptions in less than 12 games. That is terrible. That speaks to the lack of playmaking on defense. That speaks to the lack of scheming to attack the ball. You see, that's always been our problem, right? Especially since we've had Jim Schwartz as our defensive coordinator. We haven't been able to force that many turnovers in the air. Do we blame Jim Schwartz for the lack of turnovers? Do we blame him for the lack of aggression from our cornerbacks, or do we blame the new DB coach, Marquand Manuel? Honestly, I'm not going to blame Marquand Manuel, in my opinion. I'd much rather blame Jim Schwartz, because Jim Schwartz is the one with the, calling the defensive plays. He's the one that teaches these guys how he wants them to attack the ball, how he wants them to line up, so on and so forth. Marquand Manuel is just making sure they're tight skillfully. But at the end of the day, there's no reason why we're watching these games and we see DBs essentially in prevent mode, just giving so much cushion to these wide receivers. And it's just hard to watch. Every single time we give cushion to wide receivers, we literally allow so many things to happen underneath us. We allow teams to do so much damage underneath us, with curl routes, comeback routes. What else? Crossing routes. It's just always the same thing. Slants. We always give up slants, because we don't play close enough to the wide receivers. We don't play close enough to the line of scrimmage, and it's annoying. We're caught up on this mantra of keeping everything in front of us. But at the end of the day, they're still moving the ball on us. You know what I'm saying? That would make sense if we were stopping people. But our defense has been so inconsistent. If we're being completely honest, our defense is trash. Our defense is trash. Let's really think about it. Our linebackers suck. They're really some of those inconsistent guys on the field when it comes to our team. The DBs, inconsistent at best. You know, if anybody's the best, it's been Darius Slay for the most part. But you know, he had a bad couple weeks. Rodney McLeod, in my opinion, is having a good year, as a matter of fact, when it comes to pass coverage. But just in general, when it comes to our corners, Avonte Maddox, you know, Nikel Roby-Coleman, you know what I'm saying, Jaquette, who else? Craig James. Like, it's just Epps, you know, Kevon Wallace. You know what I mean? We just need to do better when it comes to our defense. We give up so much stuff and we don't force any turnovers. That is a problem for me. Our only three interceptions came from Alex Singleton in the 49ers game, also Rodney McLeod in the 49ers game, and then we had Jalen Mills in the first New York Giants appearance. That's it. And then even then, we weren't even dominant in those games. It wasn't like we took advantage of those mistakes that we forced. So it's just that this defense really, really, really needs to do some soul searching. This defense really needs to be revamped entirely. We really need to invest in the linebacker position, but we really need to invest in another corner, in my opinion. We need another corner. Avonte Maddox is not an outside corner. I'm sorry. He's too small to deal with these, you know, these monstrous new breed of wide receivers that we're seeing. These new breed of wide receivers that we're seeing, you know, they're 6'3", 6'4", north of 215 pounds, 220 pounds, like, and they run like deer. You know, DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? DeAndre Hopkins, you know, it's just Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, you know, it's this age of wide receiver that they're just physical specimens, man. And honestly, we need to have a defense that are capable of dealing with guys like that. We just don't. It's either we got somebody that's strong enough but not fast enough, or we got somebody that's fast enough but not strong enough. You know what I'm saying? Or we got somebody that's fast enough but not tall enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many deficiencies on our defense. If you really go through our defense top to bottom, the only names you could really ring off are Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Darius Slay. Other than that, whose name is really ringing off? Seriously. Other than those guys, whose name is really ringing bells? Nobody. Brandon Graham, of course, having a good year. Fletcher Cox, still on the fence about his year. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slay, been solid up until he faced DK Metcalf, but he's been dealing with a lingering injury. But at the end of the day, I believe these DBs are going to make more plays, but they need to be coached to attack the ball. They can make more plays. If you coach them to attack the ball instead of playing the receiver or playing the body, I bet that could instill a level of confidence in them that would allow them to take more chances on defense, and you know, they wouldn't mind going for the interception. Every time I see Avonte Maddox, it seems like he's just playing just good enough defense just to stop them from going too crazy on him. And you know, he hasn't looked good this year. He just hasn't. The defense has been spotty. You know, we haven't been able to really force any turnovers, you know, in the passing game, and it's annoying. It's annoying. And then we got to play the Saints. Granted, Drew Brees is not going to be, most likely he won't play. I don't think he will. But still, we got to deal with Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara in the passing game. I think they got Emmanuel Sanders over there as well. It's going to be a tough game that's coming up. And if we're going to win that game, we need to force turnovers. We need to put our offense in a better position on the field. Too often, the offense is starting from the 15 or the 10-yard line. If we force more turnovers, we'll get short fields and we'll help our offense. It's just that simple, you guys. But I'm going to leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II. Thank you guys for tuning in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Once again, make sure you guys cop up on your Chalk It Up merch. I'll be eternally grateful for that. Again, we got so many different things for you guys to get. We got hoodies, shirts, phone cases, face masks, neck gaiters, different colors, different flavors. If you want it, we got it. We got other items coming out on there as well. Again, you guys, I'm so grateful for your support. I'm so grateful for you guys finding my channel. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been loyal to the soil, you already know where my heart is. Once again, y'all have been tuned in to Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, y'all. Fly Eagles fly.